Hi, I'm Dara O'Rourke, co-founder of GoodGuide, here today to talk about candy. Halloween is coming up this weekend, and we are getting excited in my household, because I have an 8-year-old daughter, for Halloween and for dressing up and for getting candy. Americans love candy. We will buy over 600 million pounds of candy this Halloween, spending over $2 billion. And you might ask, where does that candy come from? Who makes it? And is there anything we should be thinking about when we go out and buy our candy this year? It turns out there's a lot to think about when you think about candy. The candy market is dominated by 5 companies, basically. There's 5 super companies that control the global candy industry, really dominate it. They are Kraft, number 1, who just bought Cadbury's this year. Mars, number 2, who just bought Wrigley. Nestle, number 3. Ferraro, the Italian company, number 4. And Hershey's, the American company, number 5. Those 5 companies overall dominate the candy market. Those companies, unfortunately, have a lot of environmental and social problems. So choosing candy can be pretty difficult to find a candy company that matches your environmental, your social, your health concerns. Hershey's has been in the news a lot lately. Hershey's, long-standing American chocolate company, very poor environmental and social performance. GoodGuide rates this a 3.1 out of 10 on environment and a 3.8 out of 10 on social, based on a couple big things. Just this year, Hershey's had a major scandal over employees in their factories here in Pennsylvania that were foreign exchange students that were treated almost like slave laborers. Huge scandal, controversy, and protests outside of Hershey's factories. Also, a big issue with Hershey's and other chocolate manufacturers is that the majority of the cacao beans that make up the chocolate that go in our coffee come from the Ivory Coast. And the Ivory Coast, unfortunately, has continued problems with forced and child labor. So a lot of the chocolate that we're eating may be coming from child laborers in Africa that are picking the beans, really back-breaking, difficult, dangerous work to make the chocolate that we're eating. Kit Kat, another company, this is actually owned by Nestle's but distributed by Hershey here in the U.S., 3.3 out of 10 on environment and a 4.6 out of 10 on social. Again, a number of problems that Kit Kat has seen, including Greenpeace targeting Kit Kat and Nestle for the use of palm oil in their Kit Kat candy bars. So that's an environmental and a biodiversity issue that's causing deforestation, threats to orangutans in Indonesia and other countries. Mars, which is the company that produces M&Ms, which is the #1 candy in the U.S. We buy over $1 billion worth of M&Ms every year. Mars actually is making some interesting moves into getting some of their chocolate fair trade certified. They've pledged for 100% of their cocoa to come from sustainable origins, including Rainforest Alliance certified, by 2020. So Snickers, a 5.8 on environment, 5.1 on society, and making a move towards moving towards sustainably sourced and fair trade going forward. So each of these candies, different issues. Now, none of them do great on our health score at GoodGuide, but look, it's Halloween. It's one time of the year where you can really splurge on candy, but still you want to find ones that match your environmental and social value. So some tips. If you are going to look for chocolates, we recommend look for fair trade certified chocolates. So fair trade certified will help you know that the labor conditions are better. Organic also you can be looking for. This is actually not fair trade certified. This is Ghirardelli chocolate. It scores a 4.3 on environment, 4.2 on social. Equal Exchange has a great fair trade dark chocolate minis that you can find, or Divine fair trade chocolates. You can go online, find some fair trade or organic chocolates or candies, minis to hand out at Halloween. You can definitely find them. Not that easy to find in your local grocery store, but you can find them online. What about alternatives to candy and chocolate? Now, most kids may egg your house if you try to hand them fresh fruits and vegetables like the GoodGuide nutritionist would recommend. But my daughter actually loves to occasionally get like a bag of pretzels or a bag of trail mix or some cocoa mix to make hot cocoa. Those have all been big wins in our household. Pencils, erasers, other alternatives besides all the candy, which can be neat. Here's a question for you. Answer in the comment section. Which is better after your kids bring home the big treasure trove of candy? To let them basically gorge and eat as much as they want for 2 or 3 days, get rid of it all and move on, or to have them ration it and eat it over the months, a little bit at a time? Big controversy on some of the parent lists we read on whether it's better to just get it through your system and get out, or to ration over time. Let us know what you think. Also, as you're looking at these candies, let us know which you think match your values for being socially and environmentally sound and kind of taste good and fun and kids like them. So check out GoodGuide's candy ratings at goodguide.com and tell us what you think, and have a safe and healthy Halloween. Thanks.